Welcome to MMC College Online. This short video tutorial is about how to understand your MMC College Online lessons. Once you're successfully logged in to MMC College Online, navigate on the left-hand side to the My Courses button. Select My Courses and then proceed to select the course that you wish to do lessons in. This is a course called OT 101 Document Processing. Scrolling down by using the scroll bar on the right, you will come to the Lessons section. You should have already navigated through the previous sections in getting started. Now you're ready to do the first lesson. Please let me explain that the lessons are not opened indefinitely. Lessons are generally open for 14 days. If you have questions about when a lesson opens and closes, please navigate to the Activities area, selecting Assignments. This will show you exactly when lessons open and when lessons close. To go back, please use the breadcrumb area to select the lesson. You'll be transported back to the lesson home page. Now notice with me that the lessons look very similar. Generally, a lesson is made up of a presentation followed by one or two online discussion opportunities. There also may be one or two actual lesson assignments that will be done in your textbook. Also, each lesson contains an assessment. This is your final test for this lesson. Please do not rush to do the assessment. Generally, assessments are open for 1 hour after you start them, and once you finish them, they cannot be retaken. Please start at the top in each lesson with the presentation. Notice that Lesson 1, Lesson 2, 3, and 4 in our current screen view are showing that there's a presentation section. You'll notice that this particular lesson focuses on the presentation of lessons 1 through 10 in the textbook. When you open up that page, you'll notice that there are specific guidelines to doing the lesson. Many of the lessons and presentation sections help you get the overview. Please do the presentation first and then follow up by doing the activities and assignments. To navigate back, again, use your breadcrumbs. You can scroll down to Lesson 1 and you can see some additional information about Are You Tracking? Let me remind you that if you are taking any MMC College online course, there may be a subsequent lab that goes with it. In this case, you do your work in the GDP tool, which is a separate online login requirement. Refer to the GDP instructions to do that login properly. You may also have access, if you're in psychology, to My Psych Lab, or sociology, My Sociology Lab. Each one of the MMC courses comes with a lab, and you may do your assignments in the lab. You'll also need to procure a book from your local bookstore or have a book sent to you by the vendor if you're in the online college. Please ask your local OLS or instructor how you would do that. Now, looking at Lesson 1 quickly, you'll notice the presentation is the beginning, but then you'll also have some online discussion. Remember, online discussion is very important to your success. Here it describes how and what the online discussion entails. Please read through the instructions. They may have more than one part. You'll notice that there may be some activities that you need to do. Then, in accordance to your instructor's requirements, as found under their announcements, they will tell you how many main postings and reply postings you should do. You can add a new topic or a main topic by clicking on the Add Topic button. You can also notice that when someone adds a topic, then you can also discuss that topic by clicking on the Discuss button. In most cases, you are required to add at least one main post and at least 3 replies to other person's main post. Follow these instructions and information provided for you by your instructor in the announcements. Please bear in mind that many of the lessons actually have more than one discussion. We've been using the breadcrumbs to navigate, but you can also use the navigation bar on the left-hand side if you want to go back to your previous area. Here you can see Class Discussion 1, or you can look ahead at Class Discussion 2, which is referred to as B1. Also notice instructions here, adding the topic and making replies to posts that already exist. To navigate back, choose on the left in the navigation button the general area, and then choose to close the general area for the topics. We'll use the breadcrumbs at the top to navigate back to the home page. This way we can see the full content of lesson number 1. Finally, there may also be activities, but most importantly, there will be an assessment. Notice at the bottom that there is only one attempt of this assessment allowed, and this quiz will close on this particular date. Notice at the bottom when you're ready to start, after you've read the instructions, you prepared yourself by reading the presentation and doing the practices through the exam practice sections, you can then attempt the quiz only once. Your score will be scored and you will receive your grade in the grading area. We will now navigate back to the OT 101 home page, and I will show you in finalizing our topic here that lesson 2 is set up a very similar way. Every online course is set up this way. Please bear in mind that some courses actually have project sections under each lesson, and then in some courses the instructor waits to the end to add the project, as in case with lesson 6. This is the course project for OT 101. It has not been aforementioned, and the entire project will be due in lesson 6. Generally, lesson 6 has a shorter window of opportunity for you to complete your work. Please pay attention to the actual days when assignments are due by consulting the activities assignment area. Again, in review, you may navigate to your grades by looking under settings. You can use the navigation bar on the left to navigate throughout the different lessons. On the right, there are new postings to the news area, as well as sending messages to persons who may currently be logged in online. You can see all the persons logged in as users under the online user section. Hopefully this helps you to understand how the lesson section works. If you need additional information, don't be afraid to contact your instructor via posting through the tool here or via email. Lastly, you have support on your campus through your OLS. Thank you again for navigating through the pages of Miller Mock College Online. We wish you success in all your endeavors.